everyone, good afternoon. I hope you have started this week, new Monday, with all the energy and you are ready to just smash the week you have ahead. I wanted to obviously come in here as I do every Monday, and my intention is just to obviously motivate you to carry on with whatever you are doing. Keep strong. This is mainly for people who is living in Europe. We still are on a lockdown, and it's also very cold, snowing. So sometimes, especially when in London, in UK, just to be more precise, I have found out that people is starting to feel really like there is nothing to do besides work, because obviously everything is closed. It's really cold to go outside, and yeah, many reasons. But what I wanted to say is in connection to what we discussed last week about comparison syndrome, and how unhelpful this is for anyone who's trying to get the best out of a hard situation. So this is actually a message obviously to the ladies that I coach, as I will be posting this on our private group. But I think sometimes it's very important to, I think no, I am very certain that most of the times it's very important to actually try not to escape to what you're feeling. And what I'm saying with this is like, we know, and I'm one of the ones that encourage a lot of physical activity, mental activity, being always trying to learn something new during these lockdowns times, just to kind of trying to avoid getting yourself down. But sometimes you might actually need to also slow down on everything that you are doing. And this is me saying this when I haven't slowed down since last year, and I won't be slowing down for the foreseeable future, because I have a lot of things going on with my business and my personal life. But I'm super grateful. But for those of you who are finding this time really, really hard, there is only just one thing that I can say, and is that happiness is very subject to the person individually, but it can also be very affected for the media and the information that we are continuously getting from either our colleagues or the people that we are surrounded by, or even just social media. And what I'm saying with this is that those of you who are still going to work and you get to meet your parents, and the common topic is, oh, how cold is the weather is, oh, this situation is too hard, this is taking too long, and all you hear is negativity around you and around the situation. And then you go home, and then you see maybe you take your phone, you scroll down social media, and then you see people in other side of the world having a better life, because in social media everyone is having a better life anyway. It doesn't matter where in the world they are. But the fact that we are here freezing down, and it's snowing, and then suddenly you see people in Miami or in Australia or even in Colombia, just going to the beach and having like a perfect life, and obviously you feel down. And I have been myself a victim of feeling down or getting caught on this like fake perfect life. But I kind of like relate to the fact that I struggle a lot with anxiety due to my always pushing myself kind of mindset. And what you can see on my social media, on the other hand, is someone that is always really happy, and I am always really happy. In general, my personality is someone that is happy, crazy, likes to have a fun time. But in reality, I'm also someone that is very serious, very focused. I put my work over anything, and I can get really low on my mood as well. So those are the things that you don't get to see on social media. So the point that I'm trying to make with this is that, so if you know that the situation is hard, it's like when you have a wound, and then you don't want to put your finger on your wound. You want to protect your wound until it heals so it doesn't hurt anymore. But sometimes what we do with ourselves without even being conscious of that is obviously absorbing all this negativity from the news, from your colleague that is complaining that life is not the same, that this is too hard, this is too boring, I feel so depressed, weather is so cold. Then you scroll into your social media, and then you have all these people having a beautiful life, and you just get bored in your sofa, and not knowing what to do with the situation. First thing I'm gonna tell you is, if social media, or if those people that you're following on social media are not giving you anything that is educating or giving you fun, or at least or they're not your friends, then get them out of your social media. Get myself out of your social media if I'm not providing you anything good, because what's the point of you having someone or getting or seeing every day something that you don't want to see? You might as well not see it. And then if your eyes that don't see, heart that doesn't feel. That's what I'm trying to say. We sometimes make the situation worse than what it is, and what we need to do in this case is actually, as I said last week, looking around us. So when I look around my house, for example, me and Mateo, we have little goals written down on the whiteboard. We do have like printed out some certifications that we both have, and we have just like kind of got each other into that mindset that, okay, these years might not be the times for us to travel, but we definitely have made a milestone in terms of business development and personal development. So it's kind of like, I'm not saying that I got it together. I have been really down some days, and I have been coming up very open into those days that I have been down. But what I'm trying to say is, we know that it's gonna be at least 1 month or 2 months, who knows how long, and who knows how many more years we're gonna be on this. So the fact that I'm trying, or the point that I'm trying to make is, either you accept it, you let go of the things that we used to have, and we no longer have like freedom somehow, and see within what is at your reach what you can do to make yourself feel better. In my situation, for example, what I have done this time is just triple up my business development power, triple up my studies, and I have actually made a decision to change the city where I live, because this city wasn't making me happy anymore. I could never adapt to neither the culture or the cold, like the cold feeling around it. I am Latina. I need some warm. I need some like warm from the sun, warm from the people. So that's why, if you're not happy where you are, so you either start taking action to change what is it that you don't like, or you suck it up, stay there because you don't want to change, and then look around you and try to get the best out of what you have. That's my advice to you. So promise yourself for 1 week not to complain about anything. Every time you find yourself complaining, then try to reframe that in your mind. For example, I say this morning, oh, it's too cold, I really don't want to go for a walk. And then I say, okay, I'm gonna go for a walk even if it's cold, because I'm gonna take that as a challenge. So I'm actually taking this challenge on board, because we were discussing with my partner Mateo, what is it that people all days have that we don't have anymore, and that is making our life harder to live. And we came to the conclusion that all people, they never complain, because they only knew what the options that they had was what they were living. It's not like they were exposed to the whole world. So everything has its benefits and its cons and its pros. But if just to keep this short, because I already went too long, and I didn't want it to be too long, for this week I challenge you all to, every time you find yourself complaining about anything, even if it's with your partner, with yourself, with what you have not done, then first try to be compassionate, like try to say, okay, why did this happen, or why didn't happen, what could have I done, or what did I didn't why I didn't do that it was better to do. And second, reframe those negative things that you keep saying to yourself or you keep saying out loud to a positive language. And trust me, that's gonna make a massive difference on accepting what the current situation is, and just carry on with your day, your week, with the best attitude. If you're feeling low, let yourself feel low, cry, but then move on. Don't stay in that low hole, because no one is gonna come and take you out. It's only you who's gonna be able to just wipe your face, put your chin up, and carry on working. I hope you all have a good Monday, and I hope this was useful. And promise me that you're gonna try to, every time you complain this week, you're gonna try to see why you're complaining. Is there anything you can do about it? If not, then try to rephrase it so then it goes away from your head. Bye bye.